Hello dear students, a very warm good morning to all of you and welcome back in our science session. So as we know, in the science session or in our science period we are discussing about teeth and microbes. In that already we have discussed some point and today we are going to move for the next point from the same lesson. We are going to discuss about care of teeth, which is very important. Okay, so in this session we are going to discuss about how to take care of our teeth, what we have to do to take care of our teeth. So see here, teeth are very important part of our body. We must take care of our teeth to prevent tooth decay. Okay, so as we know that it is a very important part of our body and we should take care of our teeth, because if we take care of our teeth then it will helps to stop the tooth decay. And what is in by tooth decay, that we have already seen in our previous video. Okay, now the first one point, what we have to do, which is very important and we are doing regularly, or if you are not doing then you should start doing it. Okay, what is that? We must brush our teeth at least twice a day. Okay, we have to brush our teeth twice a day, once in the morning and once at night before going to bed. Okay, next one, very important thing, we are doing the brushing to our teeth but we don't know exactly how to brush our teeth. Okay, so there are the certain steps or there are the certain ways, in that way we have to brush our teeth. We should brush our teeth correctly as shown below. Okay, so as we know, we are having the two parts of our jaw, upper jaw and lower jaw. In both the jaw there are the same number and the same types of the teeth. Okay, so we'll discuss about the upper part of the teeth or the upper jaw or the teeth which are present in the upper jaw. So see here, outside surface of upper teeth. Okay, so the outside surface of the upper teeth, how we have to brush? Use a downward sweeping motion. Okay, means we have to brush like this. We have to take our brush downside. Okay, next one, inside surface of upper. Now let's see how to clean the inside surface of upper teeth. What we have to do? Use a downward sweeping motion. Means what? We have to brush our teeth downward sweeping manner. Okay, so see, like this we have to take, or we can take the brush like this, and this downside we have to clean. Okay, like this brush we have to take from up to down from the inside of our upper teeth. Okay, this is about the front side teeth. Okay, or the inside and outside part of upper teeth, or how to clean it. Okay, now we'll discuss about the lower teeth, how to clean the lower teeth. First we'll see that outside surface of lower teeth, how we have to clean? Use an upward sweeping motion. Means like that we have to take the brush upward. Okay, we have to take the brush upward. Okay, next one is there, that is inside surface of lower teeth. For that what we have to do? Use an upward motion. Means from inside we have to take the brush up. Okay, in this way we can say that. And from the front side also we have to take the brush up like this. Okay, so for lower portion and for the upper teeth, how to clean the brush, that we have seen. Now we will see that how to clean our molars and premolars. So we have to clean the surface of premolars and molars with the scrubbing back and forth. Means like that front and back we have to brush our teeth. Okay, in this way we have to clean our premolars and molars. So these are the certain ways that we have to follow to brush our teeth. Okay, next one, we should eat raw vegetables and fruits like carrot and apples to make our gums and teeth strong. So if we want to make our teeth and gums strong, then we have to eat some raw vegetables like vegetables and fruits like carrot, apples and etc. Okay, fourth one, we should not eat too many sweets and chocolate. They spoil our teeth. Yes, we have seen in the tooth decay, because they are so sticky, they get stuck to your mouth, then it started to form the acid, and all that causes what? Tooth decay. Okay, so we should not eat too many sweets and chocolate because they spoil our teeth. Next one, we should rinse our mouth properly with water after every meal. Means we have to take some water in our mouth, then we have to do the rinse of our mouth, and then we have to throw that water. This process we have to do after every meal. Whatever we will eat, after that we have to rinse our mouth. We should have milk and milk products daily. They have calcium that makes our teeth strong. So we should take milk and the milk related products like that. We can say curd, buttermilk, paneer. All these are the things we should conclude or include in our daily diet because they are having calcium, and calcium is necessary for our teeth or to keep our teeth strong. Seventh one, we must floss our teeth every day. Now floss means what? See here, flossing process is there. Floss means nothing but one thread which is very strong, and that thread we are using to clean up the gaps between the teeth. Okay, so we must use floss to clean up our teeth every day. Next one, teeth that are not kept clean get covered with a yellow substance called tartar. Okay, so we have seen about the plaque also. So in this way what we can say, if you will not keep your teeth clean, then what will happen? Your teeth will get covered with the one yellow color substance, and the name of that substance is what? Tartar. In the image also you can see how it's exactly tartar. And this we can remove, or this can be removed by a dentist only. Okay, next one, we should visit a dentist at least twice a year. Okay, means we have to go to the dentist to show our teeth within a year twice. Okay, so this is all about what? Care of teeth. Now we are going to move for the next concept from our lesson. Up till now we have discussed about the teeth. Now we are going to discuss about the next one concept from the same lesson, that we are going to discuss about microbes. Okay, so let's see what is meant by microbes. As we know, on our earth there are the number of animals are present, so many animals, so many plants, okay, and human beings are also present. So all these we can see very easily. But along with these all plants, animal and human being, there are the some other organisms that we cannot see. Okay, they are very small organisms. Okay, so what is meant by microbes? Microbes are very small organisms. Okay, and as I said that they can be seen through a microscope. Means what? If you want to observe them, or if you want to see them, then you have to use one special instrument, and the name of that instrument is what? Microscope. See in the image how it is exactly microscope. So we cannot see them with our naked eyes. If you want to see them, then we have to use the microscope. And these microbes means what? Very small organism that we cannot see with our eyes. Okay, and that microbes are present everywhere, or they are found everywhere. They are found in air, they are present in water, soil, food. Also very important, some microbes are living inside and outside the plant bodies, animal bodies and human bodies also. Yes, my dear student, you heard correctly. What? These microbes are present in the human bodies also. Okay, so these microbes are present everywhere in air, water, soil, food. Also they are present in the human, plants and animals body also. So for our growth we require the food. Okay, from food we are getting energy. Like that, for the growth of the microorganisms, okay, for the growth of that microorganisms, what they requires for their proper growth, or the microorganisms grow rapidly when they get warmth. Warmth means what? We can say sunlight, some or a little bit warmth atmosphere. Next one, they requires the air. Also they requires the moisture. Moisture means what? We can say some amount of the water. And they requires the food. So all these four things they require what? Warmth, air, moisture and food for their proper growth. Okay, so this microorganism grows rapidly when they get warmth, air, moisture and food. Now we will see the next one point, that is kinds of microbes. Okay, so there are mainly 4 types of microbes. The names are bacteria, viruses, fungi and protozoa. So we are going to discuss about these microbes deeply one by one. So first we will start with the bacteria. See here image. This is what? Image of bacteria. So see, these single-celled microbes. Now single-celled means what? If you have seen that the construction is going on, okay, or the building is making, or the construction of the building is going on, but to give the proper shape to the building, what that contractor is using? They are using what? Bricks. Okay, so with the help of the bricks the building get proper shape. Okay, in this way our body is having proper shape. Why? Because of the cell. Our body is also having the proper shape because of the cell. Okay, but one more thing is there are the some organisms those who are having only one cell in their body. That's why they are so tiny, they are so small, and we cannot see them. Okay, but on the other hand there are the some organisms, their body is made up of millions of the cell, thousands or more than thousand. We cannot say also thousands, we can say in the billions or in the millions the cells are present, and that organisms we can call them what? Multicellular. Okay, so now you keep in the mind that these bacteria are made up of only one cell. They are having only one cell in their body. Okay, so these what? Single cell microbes, and they are having in different shapes like rod shape. See in the image you can see all these shapes like rod shape, spherical, comma shaped, or spiral shape. All these are the different shapes of the bacteria. Okay, so this is the first one type of the microbes, that is what? Bacteria. We will move for the next one, that is viruses. As we know, this word now it is so much common for us because nowadays we are facing from the one virus, and the name of that virus is what? Coronavirus. Okay, so what is meant by virus? Virus is also what? Microbes. As we know, coronavirus we cannot see. Why? Because they are microbes. Okay, and they are smaller than bacteria. Okay, so see, bacteria is made up of only one cell. Bacteria we cannot see with our naked eyes. Like that, viruses are also there, but that viruses are also smaller than bacteria, means they are too tiny, extremely tiny. That's why we cannot see them. Okay, that is what? Microbes smaller than bacteria. Now the next one, that is fungi. This fungi is very easy to see everywhere. Now it is the rainy season, so you can see some white color structures on the wall of your house. Also you can see on your leather shoes, or the bags are there, then on that also you can see the white color portion. That is nothing but what? Fungi. See in the image you can see the different types of the fungi. Also I can say that if you keep the chapati in the tiffin for a long period of the time, for the long days, then what will happen? Some cotton like structure arise from that, and that is nothing but what? Fungi. One more fungi is there that we can eat also, that is what? Mushroom. Mushroom is nothing but what? Fungi. Okay, but that we can see with our naked eyes. Okay, so see what we are given here. This fungi is single and multi-celled. Okay, I said just now that mushroom is a fungi, but that fungi we can see with our naked eyes. Okay, that is means what? This mushroom is a multi-celled. Okay, but some fungi are single cell also, that we cannot see with our naked eyes. Okay, so this fungi found in two types, single and multi-celled microbes. And where they are growing? That grows on dead and decaying organic matter. It means what? That some bodies of the plants and animals, the dead bodies of the plants and animals, there they are growing. Okay, so this is about fungi. Next one is protozoa. This protozoa is also single-celled microbes. Okay, so this is all about what? Microbes. Microbes means what? Very small organism that we cannot see with our naked eyes. To observe them we have to use the microscope. There are the four types of the microbes, that are bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. Okay, so this is all about today. Today we will stop here. We will meet in the next video with the next point, and for today, thank you.